Yannick Ngakoue, though.
Anyway,
you know much about him?
A bit. I know he's a pass rusher. I know he's an All-Pro, I believe.
Was he an All-Pro?
I think so.
Or at least a Pro Bowler?
I think a Pro Bowler. I'm not sure about All-Pro.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's definitely good, though. He's definitely a good player.
Yeah,
no, he's a really good young pass rusher. But,
Yeah.
I mean, Minnesota just traded for him. I don't know if you guys know the backstory, but the backstory about this is that Yannick was very disgruntled with Jacksonville's front office because their front office has traded away Jalen Ramsey.
It's incompetent.
And
horrible.
I think 2017 they had one of the best defenses.
They had the best defense
now
in the league.
they've totally bottomed out. They're tanking. It's obvious. Yannick doesn't want to play there anymore. He was gonna sit out the season. He was gonna sit out the season. So Minnesota trades for him, and he wanted out of Jacksonville so bad that he took a $6 million pay cut to join the Vikings. And the Vikings gave up, I think, a second-round pick and some other kind of like late or mid-round pick. So, yeah, I mean, something's going on in Jacksonville. And they're probably tanking. I don't know why, because I really love Gardner Minshew. I think he's a really solid quarterback, probably a franchise quarterback. So I really don't know what's going on right now with the Jaguars, but I think this is a great move for the Vikings.
Being what Joel said about, the Jaguars tanking and all these players wanting to get out, I definitely agree. This was a team that was in the AFC Championship just a couple years ago against your Patriots.
Yeah.
They were
nasty defense.
If the ball bounced different, they could have won that game. They kind of blew that. Blake Bortles and squad blew that game. That was very bad. They could have went to the Super Bowl. But I just want to say, like,
thank God.
In the grand scheme of things, it's just crazy how far this team has came. Because around the 2017 season, I was looking at them I'm a Jets fan. I look at the schedule and I'm like, yo, the Jaguars are a really, really nice team. And every year they get slightly worse and worse and worse. And now they've just gotten rid of everybody that was their nucleus for their defense. So I think it's a really good move from Minnesota. They lost Everson Griffin. They get him for nothing. That's how bad he wanted it. He wanted less money to get out of there. So they got him for nothing.
I wouldn't say nothing.
Well, not for nothing, but they definitely got him for cheaper than what he's worth. He literally took a $6 million pay cut to go. But I agree with Joel. A lot of problems lie in Jacksonville. It's clear they're tanking. They just released Leonard Fournette today. This team is not far from removed to me as being the worst team in the NFL.
Man.
It probably is.
They probably are. So, I mean, I feel bad for the Jags. They went from could have been a championship contender, and it just blew up. And now, look at them now. 2020, coming into the season, losing everybody. Nobody wants to play for them. You lose him. He's a young stud. I mean, you got to pack it up now. If it's not
season,
it's 100. No, they're not gonna try.
Pandemic and tank.
They're so bad that they're gonna have no choice to tank. Their skill and everything is just not gonna match up. So something's definitely going on in Jacksonville.